I'm not fooling anyone by it being a later episode. This is obviously immediately after the last one. I think this looks good. I think we have got lithium off now. So what I will do is I will no longer feed lithium down, and we'll just wait. And we can clear up our mess. Oh, look how much neater it looks already. Once this is all clear, I can get rid of all of this. This is no longer used. These can all go. Any, yeah, that can go. That doesn't really matter. Yeah, so we need gold plates, but that's all right. We need gold plates made. Yeah, this is all looking so much nicer and neater. Right. Now, if someone was to come in here now, I mean, they might question why I've got the weird slopes, but no one would think this was a terrible mess. I notice there is no flow of tier 2 resources coming in. Good, cryogenics. What does that give us? Don't really want any of it, really. I guess we want resin handling. Or guess I will need to go get some more soft resin then. Here come the minecarts. Good. Stuff is working. Here come minecarts. Here come conveyor belts. Things are going. What I really need to do is wait / soup up the collection of the plates. What I really want is for all of the research stuff to just be completely asleep. Right now, I've got this crazy, ridiculous superhighway of bits, and I mean, honestly, it's well, it's not actually fired anything yet, and they're not doing anything because we don't have the flow of tier 2. Now, I am fully aware if I'd done conveyor belts rather than freight, it would have been okay. However, conveyor belts have a very limited upgrade path. Tier 1, not basic, tier 1, tier 2, done. Freight carts, you end up with super high capacity ones. So the second tier ones, they got 25 capacity. Third tier ones, even more. Oh, now let's use curves. We like the curves, we do. Also, that's a bunch quicker. Because eventually, this conveyor line will become our bottleneck. It's very difficult. I mean, something I've chatted about before. Essentially, the conveyor belts are as efficient as you can get them. So trying to make other things better is very, very difficult. So this is something in Phoenix, conveyor belts will get less good in order so that other things can shine more. Incidentally, and not related, why is this plant not grown? There's a whole bunch of plants just not finished growing, and I absolutely don't know why. You see them updating at a lower rate in the distance to keep the frame rate higher. I'd say you normally can't tell, but it's a bit obvious when you stare at them. But yeah, the tier 2 resources are now flowing, or given value of flowing. I will grab off some, hopefully some more blues, because I do need to sort the power, though, blues. I need to sort the power out for smelting operation. How did those get past? Oh, okay, and I do want to put a stop to that. So no longer will anything flow outwards. It will just pop back in there. I can carry myself some more robotic arms. Yay. I really wish I'd come up with the robot arms before Factorio. I saw the ones in Factorio and I was like, those are brilliant. And I'm like, how could I do them like that? And at the time, I just went, I absolutely can't. It took us ages. There was a machine, I don't know what I called it now, something mover. Initially, you see, we had a machine, it's still in there, that one, the AI mover control. It was awful. And then we did a completely different style of robot arm that was pretty bad. And then this is the third attempt in order to get the robot arms. I mean, they're not as good as the one in Factorios, those are ace, but that is their entire game, as those robot arms. Oh, I've just realised, because that's sunk in the ground, I don't think I can see bars on it. Do they disappear? Let's have a look. Yeah, I want to get Andy to change the robot arms so they go over and down, because they go down and they sort of slap the thing in. No, they're visible. Oh, they're just low. Cool. Is all working. You can see it delivering 5 at a go. Once this, actually, we said we don't need any storage on these, so that can now disappear. I don't mind the conveyor lines being the storage on these, but I absolutely do not need another 100 inline storage of these components. Earlier I did, now I don't. Now I want it down the other end. But yeah, we have resources coming through at a, should we say, a reasonable clip? I think even that might be pushing it a little bit. So I'm going to go and grab more titanium. I am just still lacking titanium housing. I've got 3. That is what I need to make more of the nice lasers. I'm really struggling to get the power back down to here in time. I'm just about managing enough to get me to the cold cavern, and then from the cold cavern to the surface. Oh, even that's... Oh, I'm going to have to take the manual route. My word. I haven't been along here in a while. Now, we have got blue lasers to a certain... Oh. Interesting. I wonder where that power bottleneck is coming from, because we go blue to green, which should stop dead because the greens can't draw enough from the blues. But instead, we don't have any power all the way up to the point where I'm wondering if we have a camo bot somewhere. Ah, we go blue. Oh, we go. Yeah, it's that green there. That'll be causing it. So hopefully all of this titanium I've got in my inventory will give us a little bit more of a head start towards the titanium housing. I've also crossed my mind, because I've got these waypoint machines that give the status of the vein. It'd be... Oh, resin, haha. It'd be also rather nice if it gave the status of the extractor it was attached to. sort of. Oh, tin bars. Don't want tin bars, I want tin plates. I still would like to know. So I've got crystal deposit. I meant to dig that up. Copper, 30%. No, and coal. I mean, that's not a good rating, to be honest. But yeah, it should be okay. I still have 3 PTGs on the port letting things. So these will all become base readouts in the game. So this will be here all the time, and you'll be able to go, you know, what I've forgotten, what needs upgrading. Oh yes. Am I filtering off pristine eyes? Yeah, I don't think I am. How's my environmentally friendly solar powered defense going? I mean, surprisingly okay, actually.
Crafting.
Is it perfect eyes I've got some of? Yeah.
Your base is under attack.
Now these ones we care about. The blue eyes are where it starts to get a bit... They start to get good. That's a lot. So if I do end up with more than 265 chitin, it comes to a halt. It's a shame the organic batteries require organic rock. Oh, I could go on a quick organic rock hunt. Ow. But yeah, for some reason the Phoenix plants don't look as good, and I don't know why. I need to work out what's happened. I really like the way the plants look in this game. In fact, quite a lot of this game looks... That looks great. Right, everything in that shot looks good. I think a lot of the problem with people is when they describe something, they only focus on either the very, very, very best stuff or the very, very, you know, the worst stuff. I think on average, this game looks pretty good. Like, most of the time it looks pretty good. Not always. Oh man, this was a... Oh wow. But yeah, there's no way to make organic rock. I feel I should have been able to... Or at the very least, I should have been able to... what's the word? Like, create some from resin. I like the music here as well. Now, am I going to be able to pick any of this up without getting wormed or too close to that? But yeah, some things like organic batteries, they were designed expressly for multiplayer. So multiplayer, you have a whole bunch of people, and at certain parts of the game, certainly the early part of the game, you don't have anything to do. So the goal was that collecting organic rock was a task for primarily multiplayer for John, who's just joined the game. He's only here for today. He doesn't have anything to do, and you're like, oh, just explore, collect up organic rock. You know, in the same way in Astronaut, you might send somebody off to collect research. It's you know, very similar sort of principle. Don't necessarily think I need research points, but again, the amount of time people are going, oh, there isn't enough research in the game. Like, I assure you there is. I am very much looking forwards to I'm changing the way resin handling works a bunch in FortressCraft Phoenix, because it's one of my favourite things in this game. Cryoplasm is brilliant. Dealing with active resin is awesome fun in this game. So I want to make more of that, and I think that's what sets this game apart from, as far as I know, any other game. So the cryoplasm is very similar to the way Creepy World works, but I don't know of another game where you're effectively fighting voxel enemies. Like, I just don't think that's a thing. Certainly not as far as I know. If you know a game where you fight voxel enemies, you know, like the cryoplasm, let me know. That was a very poor grapple. But I don't think there is any. There are any. Like, they're all obsessed with, I'll say Palworld, not Palworld. What is it? What's that one where you... a game? And it's kind of isometric voxel, and you just swing a sword a lot. They're obsessed with that sort of thing. Right. So did we, hopefully, make a bunch of blues? 3. Yeah. The thing is, what will happen is these will go to sleep. Once the line of all of those is done, it will stop until I start another research. The only problem is I think nickel and titanium are sharing the final output line. They are. Do I have a robot arm? That'd be nice. Oh, that sort of help, but probably not a lot. No, it's oh, what is it? XL.
Your base is under attack.
Whereas that should probably just have been there. I apologise for running out of creativity when I came to naming the pods. I should have just kept them the same. Electrified, fortified, hardened. How many on me do I? New. How much coal have we got left? A lot. A lot. That's amusing. They shouldn't render. They're not in the same room as me. That's right, that should hopefully now solve it. That's being fed from the outside. Cool. That'll be the last of the... of course, the titanium plates. That should be the last of the issues with the research. Cheers to that. And we are waiting on... Oh, more resin. I found some. Please hold. Oh. Only carry 2 resin. Oh, okay. Oh. I think the rest of the resin may have been shoved into the garbage handler. I didn't research anything with relation to the cryo research thingy, did I? Oh. Ah, well, I must have got something from it, but here we go. Organic reassembler. Doesn't that have to go down in the cold caverns or something? Right. Fine. Now do I know what it is? I believe this is one of those machines I kind of went, that wasn't a very good idea. So I believe this requires... Oh no, that takes ruined. Okay. Well, in that case, let's just pop that there. Pop that there. Put that back to gold bar, because that'll mess me up otherwise. Bear in mind, I could polish the game a lot more if there was a lot less in it, and I don't think anybody would like that. I don't have a gold bar, that's annoying. Requires power, don't have any. Fine, you can have that. That takes ruined stuff and turns them back into a total of 10. Yeah, that's not going to work, is it? That will never ever have 10 ruined in there simultaneously. Like, not a hope in hell. I quite often use motorized conveyors for these. Right, was that? Oh, to be fair, I'm only getting pristine stuff. Oh, because the other stuff is gooping away to being this. Now, this is the thing. What do I do with spoiled organic remains? I swear I could burn it or something. I'm going to have to Google because it's been a while, but I swear organic remains. It had some sort of... Can be placed into a slime attractor or can be macerated. So possibly an exploit. Nah, that's cool. Now, macerator is offloaded direct in hopper. Can't believe that. I'm not even sure if I wrote that. Whoever wrote that, that was awful. We can say it was me though. I need some more storage hoppers. Yeah, this will eventually jam up, but that's all right. I will just go into my inventory. Ah, 47. How can there 47? Oh yeah, because the eyes are full. Wait, no, they aren't. Oh, I didn't have a. When you don't have an exclusive filter, there's a chance an item will just carry on. It will eventually go there. And as I said, the way to do it is if I pop a slow conveyor at the end, that causes everything to exist in the hopper for a number of ticks. I doubt that will ever craft anything because it does require multiple, but I guess it is filling out there, isn't it? We shall see. I do like this sorting system that I end up with. And that actually managed to not run out of power. Okay. Nickel ore out of storage does confuse me a bit. I just need lots of titanium housings. Lots and lots and lots and lots. I think our limit right now is still going to be power. So we can't get more power. Processing. And I will focus on getting that power to the titanium. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where's my laser? Oh, I've got 2. I mean, this is not going to get me a long way because that's just going to go to there. That'll go to there. And that's it. But that will then get more... Like, these 3 lasers should now fire... Well, this one should fire flat out. This one will fire flat... In fact, yeah, those 2 will fire flat out. And the one that does titanium ore won't. That said, right now we are full on power. We don't have any nickel ore. Oh man, did this actually jam? Good lord, that's quite unlikely. So that means I've managed to not have any of the right resources in any of these hoppers. That's not impossible to believe, it's just quite unlikely. Any I guess I will just shove them in there myself. See, once that's going, it's fine. That will now go through. Some will go. As long as it's all as long as any of it's moving. Although I guess it would make sense for that to be. Yeah, ideally, and it's very hard to arrange this in FortressCraft, is priority. To make this work perfectly, this belt needs to have priority. But the way FortressCraft works is what's called cellular automata. So each item in the game simulates when it is time for it to simulate. There's no concept of a master order. So it's not like the belts on the left-hand side always go first. It's more likely the belt you built last will simulate last. But yeah, I'm surprised that stopped because there's a lot of storage in these. So, how can I put it? Because there's lots of storage, they don't tend to, they don't stop. They just continue to collect stuff. And as you can see here, well, I only moved a little bit and now it's fine. In fact, more than it's just fine. There's barely anything to go. But that's because the loop around is having priority. I mean, I could possibly increase that priority by doing that, because now, if all other things being equal, that's now a 2-to-1 likelihood that this one will go. Because you want to have the items go back around for another go rather than shoving new items in. Empty. How are you not empty? Good lord. I pretty much stopped doing sideways conveyors as well. I mean, they were ugly, and the curves look about, but I like it. In Phoenix, you're not forced into using them, but you're a bit more encouraged. So you've got gold bar. I am very surprised, though, that... never mind. Yes, a turntable could help there. Turntables, they're not completely guaranteed to be equally distributed, but they're pretty good. As long as they aren't blocked, they are good. I think it's like, if they're not, they don't do it for 15 seconds, they actually do distribute rather nicely. That all does seem to be going okay, though. I mean, all apart from that one there. Ah, have a lens. You have a lens too. Where is my auto excavator? I notice you don't have access to the sky and the sun. I was going to call it the scun then, but that's not a real word. You're actually doing okay on power for these now. And we have plenty of carts assigned. I'm really hoping because everything went to sleep because the smelter's jammed up and then everything's awake. I really hope, but I bet it's not the case, that the higher tier carts got first dibs. Bet they didn't though. I can't even see the higher tier carts. Surprised they didn't go to park here. Oh, I guess they stopped at that and then had nothing to do and didn't come back. I mean, the biggest problem with this is not a particularly fast setup. But let's go back, see if we've got any more titanium housings. 2. Can I make any more forced inductions? Yep. Oh, we've only got up to... Oh, okay. Well, we'll upgrade those in a moment. Can I build another laser? No. No, I cannot. So nice when it's peaceful. Where are the nice carts? Can't see them. They better not have been put out last. Right, all the carts are out somewhere. Dang, they slow. Unfortunately, to get more carts, I need more titanium. And titanium is still heading to... Oh, we're getting there. That's blocked up. That's what I want. Unfortunately, I think for every PCB that comes through, that will take 6 plates off. Unfortunately. But that's my goal, is to have those lines blocked up, because that means we have all the research ready to go. Right now, we're achieving that with a single material. Huzzah. So, do I have any blue lasers? No. Can I make any? No. Let's go and get some more bloody titanium. I really need to get more power down here, more power everywhere. Did I ever bother to upgrade the drill head on that? Do I have any facet I can get access to that from? No. Good job, Adam. Oh, I didn't bring one with me. I'm going to struggle to use that one again in a hurry. I guess I should probably focus on... let's get rid of that crystal. I should probably focus on those power runs. How much power have we got? 4,000. How much do we need? 9,000. Ugh. Walk again. Oh, I hate walking. We have 400 titanium. That's 200 bars, but 200 bars does not go very far. Should I put a little sound effect in for when I do a grapple and the guy bangs his head? I wonder if anybody will ever find these YouTube videos in like 100 years or something. Will YouTube just delete stuff? I mean, as far as I know, YouTube eventually backs stuff up onto magnetic tape. Like if you don't watch a video in a while, it might be burned disk. But if you watch a video that's obviously not been watched in several years, it takes a long time to start. And I have worked on systems similar, but I have a feeling they have a great big room full of millions of burned, I guess, Blu-rays these days, and they I have to grab it off there and then copy it to a hard drive and then play it. think I'm just going to delete that one because I really would like this one to empty through, so I can, so the macerator can. Actually, get the macerator not to. Yeah, that macerator can do that. Yes. Sometimes my genius is frightening. Then go back into there. Yeah, so if we get ore, we'll just macerate it again. I really don't care about the amount of ore you can get through macerating. Ore. It really is just titanium housings I am struggling with. I feel the game has an overuse of titanium and an underuse of nickel and gold, which is a shame, because if I was going to say what the next tier of storage hopper would be, it would be definitely titanium. So that is actually a bit of a shame. I could actually do with more freight carts as well. I actually don't have enough freight carts, which is almost surprising. I have what I felt was a lot of freight carts, but it's actually not a lot of freight carts. Oh, no, those are okay. Copper wire. Oh, lightweight machine. Do I have a heist? I do not. I have a super heist in my inventory. Yeah. The super heist, just do it in one go rather than ticking. I don't know. As I said, I honestly don't know how to pitch the game monetary wise. How to split it up. I'd love to just give the game away for free, but you know, that's not very practical or sensible. 1500. Wow, I get through a lot of copper wire. I don't need any, and all of a sudden I get through tons. Ah, I already had a Falcor beacon. Oh well, now I have more. I literally have one Falcor, I think, right now still, though. No, I have a few. I only have one Logistics Falcor. But interestingly, I can make a lot more power storage than I am currently, because I have loads of the nickel blocks. My limit, amusingly, is how many copper wires I can go and get. Which is only because I don't have a fast copper wire setup. I just don't tend to go there very often. But yeah, one of the tricks to winning battles in this is not really about power generation. It is about power storage. It's about being able to sustain an attack for a longer period of time, as opposed to being able to output vast amounts of damage. Vast amounts of damage helps, but it's more about how long you can go. Does this take pristine out my inventory? I don't think it does. No, it doesn't. Oh yeah, I was going to make some organic batteries, wasn't I? I was going to make 2, because that's all I found. I think it's good to, no, actually. Yeah, so that's out of power. Yeah, let's replace that one. Oops. Arthur, are you done? Come on. Okay. Fine, I'll do it myself in a bit. I just couldn't remember what they sounded like because the flavor text is slightly creepy audio, and I'm like, do they? Right, we did drop off a whole ton of... It still says nickel ore hasn't got anything to the surface at 9 in ages. I'm not that worried. I said I can't deal with the current amount of ore we've got. That's really my problem. And although I feel like this all needs upgrading, actually the power appears to be just fine here. I think we are actually... We have a surprisingly small amount of... I guess I could do that. And that, just to... Oops, speed it up. I don't actually know if that's a good idea. I could really do with motorized conveyors, I just haven't got any sorted at the minute. But that's just increasing the flow through, because this one's pretty saturated, 50 a minute. That one was a lot lower, but now we've got 50 and 15. So they're actually doing quite well there. Oh, and I got some faster induction kits, although that said, yeah, that might require me to use more power, but that's okay. I'd rather they needed more power, and if they need more power, that's fine, I get more power, then they'll need more ore, and that's fine. I just want more everything, because I am... Oh, organic rock. I don't remember if I had enough resin. I don't think I did, because it hasn't said the research is complete. And then I'll get access to resin handling. And that is usually the way I go rather than biomass. Biomass is great because I am on the easiest difficulty. Resin handling is quite a good net gain of resources. I kind of feel that this should be pushing power in, and I didn't block off my auto excavator as well as I could have. But I want to grade all of these crappy minecarts. I'll tell you what we should do. This is for Steve. We should record how much the freight system has moved in total. Because I bet loads of people think the freight is awful. But the only way FortressCraft players are players that like metrics. We like to know for a fact how good things are. I was just wondering, I don't think FortressCraft Phoenix it's got proper volumetric systems. What's going on there? Don't think he'll allow stuff to glow in the distance like that, which is a bit of a shame. Oh, what happened there? I definitely saw the freight carts, and then they just disappeared. Now they just decided not to update for reasons of... Yeah, these ones actually drop of a significant amount of resources. Well, 25, I guess. It's a fairly significant amount. Hence the quick offload. Returning to depot? Why? I wonder if minecart should have like a bus, like, you know, on a bus where it says where it's going or what it's doing. I wonder if it should have that. I've no idea why it's returning to the depot. Because it returns to the depot, that means it's going to have to leave in that direction. And they go all the way around. That would be rubbish. Don't do that. Oh, nope, nope. It can come out that way. Okay. Don't know why it decided to go back to the depot and then out again. I guess it didn't have an all... No. Odd. You can do the same thing. You are. Still don't understand why Nickel hasn't offloaded anything in nearly an hour. I've definitely used it. I guess I've been burning through the, I'll say, surface nickel I had. Four titanium housings. Right, so I can upgrade 2 lasers. Let's do a bit of that because I don't like having to go down and have to wait to come back. Oh, blimey, even the first laser's green. Okay, yeah. But it has to be 1 tier as far as possible. You can't switch tiers up and down. But that's it, I've got 1 more laser to upgrade, and that is a lot. This isn't even going to... It won't even get me to iron. Oh, no, it will get me to iron. Okay, fair enough. And then that's a green. I mean, it'll help, but it won't help very much. It'll help in principle. My inventory. I'm glad I have machines that do clear out my inventory for me. I do need a lot more. That poor logistics Falcor really never finishes. But there's not enough uses for kiting. In fact, if I crafting ingredients. That's it. It's yeah, as I said, I don't think that's used enough. The eyes are used loads, and that's cool. If we continue deeper and ping unknown, we may find a new fuel source. The game is like, you really should have biomass by now. And I'm all like, I don't care. Now we all go in. That gold is about to go to sleep, which is fine. Oh, hold on, that's not. That goes into... Yes, I didn't think that actually will touch off there. That one will do XL pods. Oh, no it won't. It will never do XL pods because that line is only for lithium. This one is a mixed line of nickel and titanium. Which again, it's unlikely I would get through. I would end up with an entire storage hopper of one or the other. Collect research. Advanced resin handling requires me to have actually bothered to doing that. Intermediate minor upgrades. Yeah, let's do this. We haven't moved any of those resources in quite a while. Right. Think. That is cool. Be cooler, though, if they weren't rubbish. Or being rubbish. No, they are rubbish. They're not being rubbish. They're they are being very well behaved, but they are very rubbish. And I guess all I can do is take the route I just took down, upgrade the next laser singular in the path, which will help. But right now I can't even properly teleport up and down because I'm struggling to get power down far enough. Partly because I started to upgrade just because I was there. So you've got blues draining all of the greens from above. Oops. It's also horrible. I'm playing the game in 1080p, not 4K, because for streaming, I was like, oh, I miss my 4K. I don't know what that was, but I assume I had that hole for a good reason. And this is as far as we get. No camo, no camo bots though. I did have quite the camo bot issue earlier on. They're quite easily solved. Oh, waypoints. I did bring some waypoint machines with me, I think, for this very reason. Oh, you're joking me. There's really no way I can... Oh, I have a crap laser. That'll do. I don't use those anymore. Searching 0 in 0. What? I'm going to ignore it. It will probably just pop up in a moment going, yeah, I'm fine. I'll do it on lithium. Then I'll grapple back up. See if I've got... Yeah, see, gold and nickel. I can't believe I'm pulling that little through. But I did have a backlog of thousands of... Ooh, I have a backlog of thousands of bars. I've already smelted them. Ooh, that might be an idea. Man, there's no way... Oh, blimey, how can I get the... I mean, I guess if I put the battery there, a laser there... Well, that doesn't help at all. I'd have to put two... I might have to put two batteries here and come back to this one at a later date and make it less crap. Ah, there we go. Ooh, we're nearly out of lithium. I bet I can't make these on me. No, there's not even there. Yes, I have considered making the cargo lift fatal. I don't necessarily... Oh dear. Oh no, there's a bug I've not seen. Again, that's a bug. There is a ghost shadow of a block there. Don't think I'll fix that for FortressCraft Phoenix, because I don't think I've seen it in FortressCraft Phoenix. Oh yeah, I was going to see if I can't make a cutter head just to squeeze out the last that lithium ore. Yeah, I still don't know what that is, and I should not have been given that thing yet. Yes, I have picked up all of the resources that are lying around. Not sure if this is too far away for a beacon, a Falcor. But yeah, I've just realised I have an awful lot of titanium bars. I can just go and get them and shove them and get exactly what I want. Let's go do that. T2 processing. Because I'm not going to plan to use that mass storage. But I only want the titanium. No, There's an awful lot less stuff here than I was hoping. I mean, honestly, I might as well just grab them all, be done with it. Are you empty? Yep. Are you empty? No. No. Good grief. I need the same thing here. This needs to... Anything that ends up in this last hopper that's not nickel needs to go around for another go as quickly as possible. But yeah, theoretically, it shouldn't jam up because it should always be able to pull stuff out and through. I suspect there is no such thing as a system that can never, ever jam up. And one day I will invent it. And yeah. Okay, now I have some gold bars. I can fix my inventory. I will go, oh, that's a lot of nickel. If I don't need the nickel so much, I'm not going to complain. Now these ones, I'm going to put that right in, yeah. I got 95 after all that. For those of you watching on Steam, I have no idea how many of you are watching or even if it's working. I will be doing one more today. I will probably do some more on Sunday. And we will see how it all goes from there. I don't have... I really should here just have a storage hopper where I can just... That's not storage hopper, Adam. Storage hopper where I can just plonk down unsorted resources so I don't have to do what I just did and just... let it get on with it. The system will now sort all of that, and this is sort of my goal for the throughput. It should look like that. It should be just constant bars flowing in, and the system should do its absolute best to cope. It won't grab them all. They're not fast enough robot arms. There's another 2 tiers of arms above this. Kind of what I wanted Andy to do, really. Rather than the robot arms go quicker, the first tier ones do a really rubbish animation, and then the second tier ones do a more optimal animation, and then the tier 4 ones just sort of slam back and forwards, grabbing things across. So I believe this is called a bus. I think that is the Factorio name. It doesn't work as well in FortressCraft as it does in Factorio, I don't think. I am at the end of my allotted hour though, so I am going to pop the game to AFK, go have a drink, finish off this last thing, and then I'll do the last part of this stream today, and you can just have that ridiculous close-up of the heavy.